Hey everyone, I'm finally doing my 2 week update. I'm gonna talk about my first 2 weeks home with the baby, how the baby's doing, and how I'm doing. But that will be last. I didn't get to do this anytime sooner because I was very busy with the baby and my parents were here and I want to enjoy having them here. But my help is gone. They left Saturday, and yeah. So I'm gonna get started here. Hi. My son's over there just peeking at me. Shh. So, the first week we got discharged on Monday, and my brightness is my phone. Yeah, that first night was horrible. Um, like he was, perfectly fine at the hospital and everything, and then he gets home and he's just like, unless he was fussy at the hospital too, who knows? Because last night at the hospital, I just left him with the nurses, and they'll bring him to me every 3 hours to feed him. So I don't know if he'll be fussy over there or it's because they swaddle them up so tight that they're nice and warm. I don't swaddle my child. I just don't, because he's very moves a lot. Like he moves a lot in my stomach, and he moves a lot now. Like it's just he'll kick it off. If I swaddled him, he'll just find a way of kicking it off. And I didn't want to get into those. I didn't want to get those swaddle me's because he's gonna grow out of it. He's a much bigger boy than my son was, and he's not a slender baby. Like his little rolls and everything. It's just the cutest thing. He's not gonna be skinny. So, anyways, the first night was sleepless. He wanted a cluster feed. He wanted to be on my boob all every hour for who knows how long. So I had to co-sleep with him in my son's room. My son's room with an S, plural, whatever. He doesn't like his crib. I'll put him in there. He'll still crying. And I didn't want him in there really because I wanted to keep an eye on him when they're newborns because they spit up and stuff like that. So the twin size bed, I was able to put this little co-sleeper I had. I think it's called that Arms Reach, something like that, or Secure Sleeper. I don't know. It's just it goes on top of the bed. Like it's not like a thing that's like a playpen with an open thing. No, it's this other thing. So I was like sleeping at the edge of the bed and whatever. I'll do anything for my child. So that's how I had to sleep with him. And then my milk hadn't come in yet, so you know what it is. Like all he's drinking is colostrum, and I don't even know how they survive on colostrum, but they do. But so Tuesday night or something like that. Tuesday, I gave in and I gave him a bottle with it's like a supplement for, it's like formula, but it's like for mothers who either they don't get enough milk supply and they don't get enough milk for some reason. The baby wants more milk. Then it's like a formula or something like that. So yeah, I did that. I'm gonna give him like a couple of those actually, and later on he'll spit up, and I'm like, it was like bad spit up, like giving it through his nose and stuff. I'm like, I'm not giving this to him no more. But I was still giving it to him until I went to the doctor on Wednesday. Wednesday I went to the doctor, and Wednesday, so the whole Tuesday night, I didn't breastfeed at all, so I gave my boobs a break. 'Cause one, I had cracked nipples, so were scabbed, and I still had to nurse like that because I got a nurse, you know. And Wednesday morning, my breasts were really hard and engorging. My milk's probably in now, finally. So my milk did come in on Wednesday, which was 4 days after the baby was born, and that's usually around the time that it comes, 3 to 4 days. So then I went to the doctor checkup, and he was born 8 pounds 5 ounces, and when they weighed him, he was 7 pounds 12 ounces. He only lost 9 ounces. They're allowed to lose like 10% of their weight when they leave the hospital and stuff. So she said that wasn't even 10%. That it was fine. So she's like, you're doing good. Your milk's there. She checked his latch. She said his latch was great, and that I had plenty of milk. She saw it leaking out. She's like, you got milk. Go ahead and breastfeed and don't give up. Just don't quit breastfeeding. Just keep on. I'll see you Monday. She said, I'll see you Monday. So not even a week later. So that now it's our second week. The second week home, she saw Jacob. That next Monday, he weighed 8 pounds 3 ounces, which was good. He gained 7 ounces in less than a week. So I was feeding him well. He was pooping and peeing well. So that means when they poop and pee well, I mean, it's great. That means they're getting enough milk. And then he started sleeping about 4 to 5 hours through the night in his playpen, not his crib yet. And he's another thing with him is I don't know if it's because he's a winter baby, but he can't lay on anything like just plain, like like his swing, the cover that originally comes with the swing. No, he has to have something else, like something warm. So everything I put him in, he has to have a blanket. He has a blanket, then I put him into the thing. Since he's little, he hasn't even been buckled in yet. I don't care, he's not buckled in. But his playpen too, like there's like a lot of layers of blankets there. There's like 3 or 4. And once he starts rolling over and stuff, I need to be careful with stuff like that, because he could just, I don't know, roll over and just take some blankets with him, and I don't know. It's just scary, so I gotta start weaning him out of that. Let's see what else. Yeah, so, yeah, here's something. What else? He was very fussy, I feel like he's spoiled, and the doctor's like, no, he can't be spoiled at 2 weeks, so I really doubt. She's like, it's a breastfeeding thing, I guess, he wants comfort, or he's gassy, he's gonna cry, he cries a lot, he cries very loud. It's crazy, like, he is the complete opposite from my son. Like, if this was my first child, I would never had another kid, because that's how crazy he is. Like, ugh. Like, look at me, I didn't even put makeup on and stuff. This is what a tired mom looks like, okay? Like, it's no joke, I hardly get any sleep. I always gotta hold him. I have so much homework to catch up on. It's hard. Right now he's sleeping. He's either sleeping his swing or something. Wants to eat. And wants to be held like Bert. That's all he does. He sleeps a lot during the day still, so he's got his night and his days confused. No.
Are you
Yes, I'm recording. Sorry. Because I can't edit this because it's through my phone. Let's see what else. So second week checkup, which was today. He weighed 9 pounds and 2 ounces. I'm so proud. He gained almost a pound in a week, so he's doing great with the feedings. He's still very fussy, and she saw how fussy he was today. So she was like, why don't you start feeding him every 2 hours for less time, for 20 minutes? So 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I like to switch breasts. There's some people, once he gets older, I think they favor one of the breasts and they're full with that one. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be my right one, because when I pump, my right one always gets more milk out than my left. And it's crazy. That's another thing. I got my pump last Thursday. Used it right away, and at first I started pumping every feeding. I'll wait like 10, 15, 30 minutes, and then I'll pump for like 15 minutes. And then, like, on Saturday, the pump started acting a little different. Like, it started, like, I don't know if my milk supply got more in, but it will pump really hard. I used to have it on high, now I have it on medium, and it pumps a lot. Like, I get a lot of milk now. And I'm not freezing it yet. Maybe next month I'll start freezing it to have a supply for when I go to school, or if I'm ever out and about and I don't have time, like, to be nursing him, because he takes the bottle fine. Now I'll give him the bottle at nighttime. I'll set 2 up, so one for the night and one for the middle of the night. Or sometimes in the middle of the night I'll breastfeed instead, because he'll fall asleep better. So it depends. But now I'm pumping that nighttime bottle. I'll give him 3 ounces. I want to make sure that he drinks those 3 ounces and when he's full. So that nighttime feeding that I missed, I go and pump, and I get like 2 to 3 ounces, maybe almost 4. Then in the morning, you're always more engorged, because now he sleeps, and he sleeps a little bit more through the night. I miss like a feeding. So in the morning he'll drink whatever he can, and then if I have time, if I don't have an appointment to go to when I come back from dropping off my son, I'll pump again. So I pump maybe 2, 3 times, depends. So yeah, and I got the bump was free through my insurance, so Your insurance should cover that too. Yeah, so I used to feed him every 3 hours for like 30, 40 minutes, and now she said do it every 2 hours for like 20 minutes. And right now, it's about to be 2.5 hours since he ate. But he's sleeping, so finish this video, then I'll feed him. So that's about it. Quick postpartum. For me, I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Or less than, it was less than 2 weeks I lost those 20 pounds. So, I actually weigh less than my pre-pregnancy weight. Pre-pregnancy, I was 156. I gained, like 12 pounds. I was 168. And now I'm like 147. So, I heard, pounds like melt off when you're breastfeeding. And I'm supposed to be eating a lot more. And I am eating as much as I can when I'm hungry. Drinking a lot of water. Hardly drink juice. Sometimes I do drink soda, but she said you can drink soda, caffeine. But if you drink caffeine, just know that you have to drink more water. So, yeah. I'm not feeling sore in that area or anything like that. But of course, I'm not going to have sex or anything like that. Till 6-week checkup. I just want to get checked first. How embarrassing it'll be if something down there goes wrong and she's like, because I did get stitched up and stuff. So, and I am bleeding, still bleeding. You bleed for like 40 days, I believe it is. It's not that heavy. Still, still have to wear a regular pad, but, it's not so heavy. So, yeah, that's about it. The baby's sleeping. I wish I could go over there and show you him, but, yeah, one day he'll be awake and you can see him and stuff. But, yeah, let's go over here and check him out. Sorry. I can't get up from my chair. Look at the baby. So, yep. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. But yeah, breastfeeding is going excellent, even though I doubt the heck out of myself all the time. And being a mama too is kind of crazy too. Let me just tell this quick little story of what happened this morning. I hardly got any sleep last night. So, my dad had been using my keys and stuff like that when he was here. So, I don't know what the heck happened to me. And, this morning, I got everything ready so quick. Like, woke up a little early. Like, when I woke up, he woke me up. Whatever, 6 o'clock or something. And, he ate and everything. Then I put him down. I think I changed him and everything. I changed his pamper, changed his clothes, and let him sleep. And then I got myself ready. And then I woke up my son, got him ready, and then we ate breakfast and everything. And we were ready to go. And it was pouring outside. I'm like, great. The one day I have to go out with the kids, and it's pouring out. But it did die down while I was able to go take him to school. But as soon as I'm heading out the door, I can't find my house key for some reason. Like, I live in a condo, and they have a main door that only the people here can open that door. You have to buzz people in. So, I had that key, but I couldn't find the key to my door. And my door is, pretty weird. Like, the bottom is locked always, but it's not. It's like jammed. I don't know what it is, but you push the door open if you don't lock it, the middle lock, which I did not. I could not find the key for that. So I'm like, calling my husband. I'm like, oh my god, I have to take him to school. He's like, well, I was like, I'm talking to him in Spanish, so no one hears me. And I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it like that. No one knows that it's not locked or nothing. And I'll just go drop him off, come back home, and then cancel my appointment for him, for his doctor's appointment, because I'm not leaving the house by itself like this for 30 minutes. And then then your mom can come and watch the baby while I pick up Joshua. So that's my plan and everything. And as so that's what I did. I left and dropped Joshua off, praying the whole way that no one could break into this house. And then, and when I came back, nothing happened. Everything was good. And then, as I was canceling my appointment, I was gonna switch the keyring because the keyring was like these really the thin, cheapy ones, not the thick ones. I was like, this is why my keys kept getting lost and stuff like that. So, sorry, my son is coughing in the background. So I was like trying to switch. Then I was calling the doctor's office already, and all of a sudden I'm like, I had like a bimbo moment. I'm like, oh my god, I had the key here the whole entire time, and it's that I have this. You know those little, like, you have a key, a plain key. I'm looking for a plain key. For some stupid reason, I was looking for a plain key. And my key for the home, I have it attached to this Hello Kitty rubber thing. A key thing. And the whole time I had it, and I'm over here not thinking. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. So, it was almost time for him to eat. So I was like, he's still sleeping. And I already had a bottle prepared of my breast milk. So I warmed that up real quick, put it in the diaper bag, and I went to his doctor's appointment, fed him over there. But it was just like such a bimbo moment. And then before that, I'm telling you, when you're a parent, when you're driving, like, it's just funny. I was driving, and I freaking saw there was a spider on my freaking dashboard, whatever. It was close enough. I was like, ah! I went a little bit to the left. I was like, shit. Thank God, like, there was nobody over there. But I was like, I would not normally kill a spider with my hand, but I'm driving. I'm with my kid in the car, and I killed it with my hand. And the person behind me was like up my booty, and I'm like, I said, oh well, they probably think I'm crazy over here trying to kill a spider, but yeah. And the roads were kind of slippery. I don't know if my tires are bad or the roads were just slippery, and I had to be careful driving today. But that's about it. Oh yeah, and then when I'm at the doctor's office, when I'm dropping off my son, first of all, he was like, I'm sick. And I'm like, he always say this, you know, when something changes. Like, my parents had left, you know, he probably wants to be home with me. So I'm like, I better not get a call from the nurse saying you're sick when you're not sick, you know. I always tell the nurse, if he's not throwing up, doesn't have a fever, then he stays. So when I came home, I called the nurse. I was like, listen, you're probably going to get a visit from my son today that he's sick and he's not, and da-da-da. So I do get a call when I'm at the doctor's office. And she's like, no, he threw up. I was like, great. I was like, I'll be there in a half hour. So I'm at the doctor's with my son, and I cannot leave. So it took me almost an hour to get there. So I was like, the first day that I'm all by myself with kids, and it's just hell. Like, I can't find my key. I had to kill a spider out the way. I had to, you know, pick him up early. It was just crazy. So now he can't even go to school tomorrow because he has to be 24 hours, like a whole day without throwing up. And I'm pretty sure he's fine because he's fine now. But so I have him here with me tomorrow, which is good. I mean, I don't have to go out or anything, but still, it was gonna be his first half day tomorrow. So Wednesday they have another half day, obviously, too, because you know Thanksgiving break is coming. But we're supposed to get snow on Wednesday, so let's actually see if that happens. Kinda do want the snow to come so that I don't have to even go out or anything. Then I don't have to take you out, so I don't have to take him out of the car when I'm dropping him off. Because you go in a circle and drop him off, and they open the door and they go inside. But to pick him up, you have to pick him up from the cafeteria, which is outside in the back. You go in through there, and yeah, you have to take the baby out. But he's, you know, really bundled up, and I have a car seat cover and all that stuff. And I ordered a car seat cover for the rain, so that should be coming soon, too. But alright, guys, it's about to be 20 minutes, or about to be 19 minutes of this video. So I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye.